Hey y'all, um, I am going to get on really quickly. Uh, these are horizontal Stalogies, B6 size, horizontal, and I purchased two of them. When I found out they had them, I have the B5, both landscape and or vertical and horizontal in those, but I never knew that they had a B6 uh, size in horizontal. So I purchased that. I purchased one, waited till it got here, see if I liked it, and then I went on ahead and purchased the other one. I have an idea for it, and I will show you all that in a later video. So, um, sorry y'all, my desk is a mess. It stays a mess, so that's okay, because yeah, that's how I live. um, but I am just going to give y'all a flip of my weekly credit card that I got in. I need to activate it. This is my weekly this week. This is for days that I was supposed to stretch. I did not. Where's my pen? I did not stretch on most of these days. So, yeah. I have not stretched this morning. It is about 10 o'clock this morning. I did do toilets. I did clean out the fridge. Well, I semi-cleaned out the fridge. I did towels here. I also done towels on this day. And on this day, I found out that my dryer door, it won't close. Or it won't close good. So we ended up having to prop something up against it until we can get it fixed. It looked like the little clamp inside of it that the little knob squeezes into like that is uh, open. So I don't know if somebody snagged something on it, so it won't stay in there. But so yeah, we're gonna have to look at that. And my husband works, so he's not gonna be able to do it. I did not do this, and I still do need to do it, but they're closed, so it's gonna have to go to next week. We haven't done this yet, but we may get a chance to do this tomorrow. I did update my monthlies. I have not printed my weeklies yet. I finally found them, but I tried to format them into something that would work better for me. And I'll show it to y'all. I think this is one of them. Yeah, let me no, this is not. But what I've done is it's these here, and these are actually working. What I don't like is that this is so small. So what I tried to do is enlarge this some and eliminate some of these. I thought I had saved one that I had printed because I was gonna look at that. But anyway, I made this a little bit bigger, and I took some of these off. As far as tracking, I want to focus on things to track instead of just having a whole bunch of trackers. If I use a whole bunch of trackers, then I could have just done the setup that I had before, which was I had the trackers in my monthlies. I had a monthly page for that, which had lots and lots and lots of tracking on it. And I don't want to do that because I was halfway keeping up with it, which I've been doing really bad this time. But again, y'all, I know that I'm doing bad with this tracking because I've always done my weeklies. I've never done dailies, and it's hard to come back to my week every single day of the week. So I'm not using it as much, and that's why I'm falling off with my tracking. So I'm still thinking on that as far as what do I want to do. And let's see. Yeah, no. So I don't have one, I guess, y'all. I thought I did. But yeah, I thought I did have one, and I threw all the other ones, the test tries. I've thrown them out. Trash day was yesterday, so they went in the trash. So next time when I get on, I will actually. Oh, it's a little dark, isn't it, y'all? I don't know if that helped any. Doesn't look like it. Nope, doesn't look like it. But maybe it helped a little bit. But next time I get on, hopefully I'll have something to show you all as far as how I reformatted this. And it's exactly the same. I just made this wider, these wider, so I could fit just a little bit more in it. And I made this wider for memories, and I made this shorter. I think it's 9 here, and I put 6. And I might even go shorter than that, because again, I want it to be a focus, a habit that I'm trying to form. Once I form that habit, I don't need it on here anymore. One thing that I did for this was my bed making. When I first started making my bed every single morning, or wanted to start making it every single morning, I put it on here. And now that's been 3 years ago, because it was in 2020. Now I make my bed every single morning. At first, me and my husband, we would make it, here and there and stuff. But now it gets made every single morning. And I attribute some of that to this. But this is my week here. I did do that. And we have a meeting set. I did do this. I did not do that. We're doing that next week. And then I did do that. So the only thing that we haven't done is this, and we might, which is an all change, we might get it done tomorrow, but doubtful because it's Easter and we have an Easter brunch. So that's going to be kind of early. Yeah, so likely this will be going over too. I'll just go ahead and do that. My husband, he did work today at his part-time job. I don't think that I have those. I think those stickers are downstairs. So I will need to mark that off. I don't think I have those stickers. I think they're downstairs. I know I have another set of them, but I don't know where I put them at the moment. So, yes. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. Oh, and then what I do need to do today is, because I put it on my dailies and it never got done, I do need to do some tax prep. And I need to do that both of these days. My goal was to have everything off to the bookkeeper on this date, but I'm just starting today, so I know I won't get it done today. I might get it in to her by Tuesday. So yeah, as far as my vitamins, I did take them these 3 days. I'm sorry. So this is a check mark. Sorry, y'all. Oh, no. Okay. And I did not take them here, though. Night over those days. So this is how the weekly is looking. I put the task that I want to get done on that day on here. And then I put any appointments on here. Scheduled task in, meaning when I say task in. And then any to-dos that I want to do for the week, but they don't have a particular day to do them on, I will list that stuff out here. And what I do is take this stuff and transfer it into my daily on whatever day. But if I do not get a chance to transfer it, but I did get it done, and just say I can't remember the day, or I do remember the day, but I don't bother about putting it into the week here or the daily, I will put just like the date that it was done of this week. I will put that over here, and I know that it's done. Sometimes I'll highlight it with the date in there, and I'll know that it's done. So then I don't have to worry about, transferring over to another spot. This is my monthly. I have, I did not go to that registered nurse CE event. I did not go there last weekend. I wanted to, but I really wanted to sleep in that day, and it was at 7:30 that morning, so I ended up not doing it. My no spend, I put that there. I can tell you, it's been horrible. I have spent quite a bit this month, but and it's only the 8th. We have a party to go to tonight. My husband is working. My mom had an appointment. We have my son worked here. He was off Wednesday and Thursday, but he did work here, so I'll place that in. Yep. And then we have brunch at my sister's tomorrow for Easter. And why do I have two blue dots here? That's weird. Why would I put two blue dots? That was a mistake, y'all. But I don't know why. But yeah. So this month is actually pretty light as far as places to go and things to do, which is good. This is my sister in California's birthday. Yes, this is good, y'all. This is good. Okay. So that's how my month looks. I do need to, and I'll write it down here and transfer it to next week. Oh, what? Never mind. I need to pest control. I need to contact them. We did a trial with them. I did it when I first got in this house. And we had a lot of spiders because hey y'all, so I am back. My phone went completely dead. I didn't realize it needed to be charged, and that was quite a few hours ago now. I went and put it on the charger. I came back and it was like barely charged. So I just left it alone for a while. I went on ahead and done the errands that I needed to do. And I watched an hour and a half or so of TV, and now I'm back. It finally charged. I don't know what was going on there, why it took so long for it to charge. But where I was so rudely interrupted at was here. I had wrote in pest control, and I was telling you all that I had done a trial of it. When we first moved in the house, we done one, and it was for a year. And I think it was beneficial because we had a lot of spiders and stuff. We lived in an area that they were kind of developing. Some areas around us was developed, but not this area too much. So we did have a lot of spiders and stuff. And last year, to me at least, I started seeing a lot of spiders and stuff. So we ended up getting another year of the pest control and stuff, and it has cut down on the spiders and stuff a lot, like in the yard and stuff. So I was very happy about that. It's supposed to be, but of course, who knows? We don't have any pets and stuff, so I don't have a lot to worry about, but still we do have fruit trees and stuff like that. So I don't want, them to get, unnecessary pesticides on them. But hopefully everything will be okay. Sorry, I was changing that up. So I just wrote that down that I need to call pest control because I need to make sure that that year's thing is canceled. The last one was in March. And it's April now. So I need to call them and just make sure that it is canceled. This is a birthday here, my sister's birthday actually. I went through this already. I did cook 3 times this week, which was like I cooked Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and and then we cooked again last night. Oh, so look at that, y'all. I met my goal. I be damn. Here I did these days. I did not. Here I will, and that'll only be because I'll be out later on today as well. I did not do any of my tax. Oh, that's for tomorrow. It was here. I had scheduled in some days on my dailies to do some tax prep, and I didn't. My goal was to have it all completed by here and now. Because I haven't done anything, I know that I won't reach that goal. So that is it for my weekly. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you all my dailies. Put something in that needed to go in. My dailies. And then I am going to I'm going to pull this out while I'm doing my daily flip. Because if I see something that I didn't do then on my dailies, I will go ahead and write it on here. Okay. So that was my weekly review. Now let's look at this week. As far as my dailies go, here again, I have a calendar in this one as well. And see, I think I need to catch. It was here. Yeah, I need to catch this up with my son's schedule. This is my husband's, basically it was supposed to be his part-time tracker, his part-time job tracker, but I ended up putting the gray squares or his full-time job. So he worked 7 days in January, and he works an average of 8 to 9 days a month. Because of his work hours, he works 24-hour shifts. These are his part-time jobs as a paramedic, and then when he gets his nursing job, or starts it rather, I will start plugging those in as well. Let's go to the dailies. This is my Amazon tracker. I've purchased twice in April so far. 12 times in March. Let's look at last year's. 9 times last year. So I did worse this month. So this is, we'll start with the first, even though Mondays are my first day of the week, but those are the only days I have in here. And I think I showed you all some of this in a previous video. If not, it's because I didn't finish that video, because I can't remember now. And if I didn't finish that video, I'm probably not going to finish it now. But yeah. So I made a cup of coffee on Sunday, looks like. I did not do tax prep here. I did not do any Bible study. I did plan some. I did cook. My husband worked on this day, and so I wanted him to have something. He worked. The shift is kind of strange. It's 10 to 10, and that's like the middle of the day or late morning to night. And it's like you don't have any time in the morning or any time after work to do anything. So I wanted him to not have to worry about getting something to eat and stuff like that. So I made sure that I cooked on Sunday. It was my son's best friend birthday here. I washed the dishes. I binged my recordings. I had some recordings and I had not watched them, so that's what I done. I had Panda Express for lunch, grit sausage and turkey bacon and a half of bagel for breakfast, and then I cooked for dinner. I did dishes here, had bighorn for dinner. Um, I have not paid the mortgage. I need to pay it because last time, y'all, was it last month? I think it was last month when it was late, and I was devastated because I forgot to pay it, and I hadn't. Well, I had been late once before out of 15 years, and I was like twice. I did fold clothes. I received some Happy Meal. I had some leftovers for lunch. We started watching Bel Air. Um, me and my husband went to Kolache Factory, and I got coffee and a kolache, and I paid a bill. I did not do the Amazon return. I actually done that today, and then I went to go visit with my mom. It was 87 and 66. My son worked on that day. Did I go? Yes, I went through that. I went through Sunday. So this is Monday. I had a 7:30 meeting. I did not walk. I did finish the scale for this trial, and I sent that for build. I went to Mickey D's and had coffee with a chicken biscuit. We had a meeting at 9 o'clock. We had another one at 10. I did not do that Amazon return, which was that same one. I had Taco Cabana for lunch. I folded and put away clothes, and then I put in PTO. I emailed on getting a meeting that I needed to follow up on. It wasn't scheduled, so I had to try and get it scheduled. So I followed up with the assistant for that. Then we had SIV from 1 to 4, which we ended up getting out here at 3. So we did have this meeting here, and then I inventoried my Chic Sparrow collection. So what I did was in my big book, my A5, I went on ahead and I started pulling out all of my, I went into Chic Sparrow, logged in, pulled out, wrote down every single Chic Sparrow that I had, that I purchased, any that I got from other avenues other than Chic Sparrow, which is only one, I believe. And I wrote down all the names of them and stuff, and so that I can write them down. I got this from I think Gian's Crafts and Journaling, and then also I think Lindsay Scribble does it too, where they stick a piece of paper into the binder, into the actual notebook with what leather it is and potentially when they purchased it. And I'm doing that because I'm starting to forget which ones is what. So I want to make sure that I have them, and it's not as easy to, kind of find them like you used to before. Right here I've made a red snapper, seared red snapper with rice and a pineapple salsa. Yeah, that pineapple salsa was so good. I make pineapple pico de gallo, pineapple pico de gallo. But I had never made the salsa, and the salsa had tomatoes and guacamole. I mean, not guacamole, avocado, stuff like that in it. It was so good, y'all. I did not do my tax prep. So this for sure, I will probably do today, at least this portion of it. And then I'll sort receipts tomorrow. Next week, early next week. And I have to do this stuff kind of early because I do have a birthday party that I'm attending tonight. And it's like 1 o'clock already, y'all. So, tax prep, I already have it wrote down, but I'm going to say what I'm going to do in it. If I break it out into chunks, it makes it feel less work. Events and sales. So, one of the events is for my personal chef business, and sales is from my hair product line that I do. So I have to do both of them. Um, um, I don't like the paperwork part of it. Every year I'm stressed out, but I know that if I just keep up with it through the year, I won't have this problem. But yeah. So anyway, I paid an Ulta card this day. It is basically my godmother is what we'll call her. I had a meeting here, a meeting here. We did not have a meeting here, but we did have something right up in here. I can't remember what it was. I cooked chicken stew. My mom came over and spent the night. Okay. And then my husband, he finally started getting hits from applying for jobs for the RN. I took my vitamins that day. I needed to follow up with doctor, and I didn't, but I have now. And then yeah, this is where I lost my mind at one day, because I lost my mind again another day this week. I purchased ink and a fountain pen from Drumgles. I purchased ink samples and a fountain pen from Venice. And then I had an order from Amazon, which two of those orders we needed, which was compression socks for myself and for my husband. So, and I can't remember what the other thing was, but yeah. Then here, I did not walk again. It rained pretty much all day. I did take my mom to the doctor this day. It ended up getting cold after the rain. Excuse me, I stopped for coffee. My husband went, and before we left for the doctors, he went and got us Whataburger for breakfast. I did do this, but it was on Thursday instead, which was I had to call somebody to see how their parents was doing. I washed towels, the white ones. I surfed Facebook with my husband, me and my mom and my husband. We were sitting up on the couch and we were talking about some of the people and stuff. My mom is from the country and my husband is from the country, and I spent all of my summers there. You know, you have that small town and you start talking about different people and where they are and stuff like that. So we were all sitting on the couch and talking about different people and stuff. And my mom was asking us about certain people and stuff. And then we ended up getting on Facebook to see if we could find some folks and stuff like that. I had a little pep talk with my son about, just letting him know that he's a wonderful person and he's a king and all of that. Um, this is my younger son. He's very introverted. And I know I used to be like that. I'm a little better now with age, but he's introverted, and so I don't want anyone to look at him as a weakness or try and take advantage of him because he's so quiet and reserved. So I have to give him pep talks and stuff some. I also sometimes put little sticky notes on their mirrors and stuff to let them know. I made a note to call my dad that day, but I didn't. So I'm definitely going to do that today sometime before the party so that I won't, because when I get back from the party, it'll be too late. I did not do tax prep. I did not organize my cart, but I did organize some other planner supplies. I dried, put a load of dark towels in, and then I dried them. And when I dried them, this is when I found out that the latch on the dryer is like broken. Let me write that in. So my husband looked at it on Friday morning when he got home, and yeah, right now we're just gonna have to prop something up against it or Velcro it until he gets some time off to look at it. Okay. I did take vitamins on that day, which, did I put that down? I'm gonna have to look. I had to follow up with someone at work. I did film a video, my Drumgle, which was the Drumgles unboxing. So I ordered it here. I received it here. I pulled it out the mailbox on this day and I filmed it. So Drumgles is here in Houston with me, so it did get here, you know, quickly, but still I wasn't expecting one day turnaround. And then I went this morning to go and get coffee from McDonald's, and while I was out, I said, well, I'm just going to stop and get me 2 of the 32-ounce alkaline waters. And when I stopped in there, they had a little breakfast taco stand place thingy. So I stopped and I tried the tacos there. Yeah, they were okay, but yeah, not just grand. Then for lunch, I had grits and chicken, which was some leftover grits, and then some chicken that I had seared. And then I had kava for dinner that night. This day I reviewed database and made some changes or notes for changes to it. Then we done a database val on this database. More changes were incorporated based on the database val, and I sent those. Sent those to the builder, and then I didn't do the tax prep. I am gonna do it here. Submit 0446 edits. I didn't do that, and I need to do that this week coming up. And actually, I already know that it must be submitted on this day. So right here, I'm doing a top 3. So that will be one of them. So that I can get those done. What else? I did do a little bit of planning, not much. My husband cooked honey garlic chicken with potatoes and asparagus. I went on Etsy, lost my mind again, y'all. Yeah. I have not put in PTO, so I do need to do that. For next week, I have 2 days that I'm going to be out some of the day, so I need to put the PTO in for those days. And then product inventory. I'm going to have to do that one day. I just don't know when. So actually, I need to make another batch of some of my product, and I only have 3 jars left, and I like to do it on the weekends in the mornings, but this weekend with other stuff going on, that wasn't possible. And then I really don't want to wait until this weekend, because I want to have my taxes done, but I'm not for sure when I'll get them done, and I want to keep everything free for me to get my taxes together. So I don't know. This right here are my goals for the month. So I can tell you I did not meet this goal because the taxes are supposed to be in by tomorrow. That's not going to be, yeah. So walk 3 times a week. I haven't done that. I will make 2 this week. So maybe next week I'll make the other ones. This one, no meat times 2 each week, 2 days each week. I did not accomplish that this week, but I may next week. So let me see. I think stickers. Yep, I think that's it, y'all. And then I have today tax prep, events and sales, product inventory, which I don't think I'll get to that today. Kohl's return, I did do that, and I did do my FedEx. I do need to check my blood pressure because I haven't checked it in a few weeks now. I want to make sure that it's still okay. My son went to Whataburger and got us pancakes. I wanted pancakes this morning. And I'm going to put in that I filmed. And then right now, after this, since I've gotten this done, I am probably going to dust and clean the bathrooms. Because those things can be done fairly quickly. And like I said, I'm going to a party tonight, so I need to make sure that I leave some time for me to get ready to go to the party and stuff. And oh, y'all, I don't want to go, but I guess I'm gonna go. It's not that I don't want to go because I don't like the person like that. I actually love the person a lot. I just don't like getting dressed. That part just wears me out. And once I'm dressed and to where I need to be, I'm okay. But getting dressed and getting there, it's just, it feels like, yeah, the world is coming to an end for me. But anyway, y'all, that is it. I don't have anything else. I will talk to you all later. I do have one other video. In the very beginning of this video, I mentioned this horizontal B6, and I said that I had a B5. A B5 is basically composition size. I do have one, but then I want to say they're A4s, one horizontal and one vertical. And I use those. They're like memo pads, so I tear the sheets out and I cut them down to the sizes that I need. And I told you all earlier in the video that I did have something I was going to do with this one, that I know what I was going to use it for. I'm going to film a little quick video of that next, and I'll post that one as well. Thank you all. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.